So I hadn't heard anything about this, but somebody brought it up, and and we can, whatever. But is there a Markey bro thing? Are they going after that again?
Yeah. Joe Kennedy put out like this bullshit statement a few days ago saying like I am deeply sorry to all of my campaign staffers that have suffered the harassment.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what
the racism of the Ed Markey bros who have savagely been slaying us on Twitter.
Like Ed Markey's like this fucking 70-something-year-old fucking senator who's been in politics for fucking decades. Now there's a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all these like 70 septuagenarian senators are actually mastermind trolls, like, commanding armies of bots on their fucking
It's Russia.
Yeah, yeah, that too, I'm sure. But I know it's hilarious. And this wasn't my point. I don't remember whose point it was, but someone made the point that like, yeah, it's Massachusetts. Like that's not exactly like a lot of these people are from Boston. This is not a place where people give a shit about rudeness or like, it's like, of course they're going to be a little bit rude. Like that's not exactly you kind of look like a little bitch when you start, complaining about it.
Yeah.
Especially as it only reinforces the fact that he's looked at
like a snobby Kennedy who inherited all of his.
Yeah. Like he looks like he's like covered in baby powder 24/7. It's like what? Like this dude is really only reinforcing the stereotypes that exist about him, which is that he's weak and entitled and pompous and privileged. And that Ed Markey is a working man, that he speaks the language of working people. He comes from a working class neighborhood. That's the theme he's been, hammering home this campaign is that, trying to draw that class distinction. Like I'm of the working people. This is the house I grew up in. My dad was a male, like a milkman or something like that. And Joe Kennedy,
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Kennedy III, obviously we all know, comes from, America's preeminent political dynasty.
Yeah, I mean, going back to fucking bootlegging liquor and fucking prohibition, like.
Which is another funny thing.
Which is fucking ridiculous because he opposes the legalization of marijuana. He literally has gotten the fucking silver spoon his whole life as a result of the fucking. I guess I guess that's telling, right? It's so telling.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And I mean, it's the drug dealers of today are no different than the mobsters of Prohibition times, and that's how the Kennedy family was. Built its entire wealth and
political dynasty, paying off the fucking mobsters, cutting deals, getting intimidated, getting people intimidated. I mean, yeah, obviously, we've both been reading Seymour Hersh, so we're big on the fucking Kennedy fucking shit. But anyway,
it is crazy though that he's running on his family legacy.
I know, it's fucking upset, and how much it still works, man. To mention back to Marianne Williamson, she gave a nod to Bobby Kennedy, and he still even JFK still represents like progressivism and standing up to the establishment to so many people who grew up in that generation, and it's like they paid lip service to those things in a way that I think Obama may in the upcoming years, like Obama did and it's like, okay man, like there was a lot of other shit too and a lot of contradictions.
To be fair, they might have killed Kennedy before he actually was able to implement some of those changes, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean, sure,
give him the chance. They didn't give him 8 years like Obama, but I don't know where exactly I fall on all that anyway. And even Pelosi, that's why she justified endorsing Kennedy. She was like, well, he crossed the line when he besmirched the name of the Kennedys, Ed Markey. Like that was the line for her. Like, this womanizing, like potential rapist, fucking amphetamine hopped up on piece of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
obsessed with killing Castro. Fucking.
Like, could you imagine if Donald Trump had done 1/10 of the like womanizing that the fucking Kennedy did? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, I know. Bringing in like fucking 17-year-old, 16-year-old girls to the fucking Lincoln bedroom
and all the while having gonorrhea, right?
Yeah, and never telling anybody about it.
Yeah, like that's.
I don't know if it was gonorrhea. He had some sort of like STD.
I'm pretty sure it was gonorrhea.
Yeah, I think that's right.
But yeah, like that's. I mean, obviously it's a different. I mean, times have changed. I get it, but like to still we don't have to still romanticize him as if he was like this bastion of chivalry or something. Like, come on.
Yeah, like we all know. Everybody knows.
Yeah,
everybody knows.
I even remember like when I was a lot younger and didn't really know that much about politics. I even remember hearing like JFK cheated on his wife with like Marilyn Monroe and stuff. Like,
yeah.
Common knowledge. That's like a piece of like pop culture essentially.
Yeah, him hanging out with the Rat Pack and Frank Sinatra and everybody. Yeah, they were fucking. I mean, they were all cheating on their wives. That was that was what they did.
Yeah.